All right, here we go. Let's start this up here, guys. Today's going to be a real quick stream. I'm going to be streaming some Dunevale, some Harvest, a little bit of everything. But today we will start off by just going into the Harvest map, the Elite map. Hopefully everyone's having a good pre-Thanksgiving. I'm not doing much on Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to be going to a family member's house to celebrate a couple days after Thanksgiving. Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's enjoying this new content. I myself am kind of bummed that the cost of the artifact is so much. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, it doesn't need to be 500 million gold. I understand this is a huge bonus, but there's no reason that the freaking artifact should be 500 million gold. So I think a lot of people, what they're going to do is wait until the discount for platinum during Christmas, and then people will just end up buying it then. I know that's what I would probably do. I definitely am not going to be spending any money on on chests right now. Whoops, I hit multiplayer. Oh well, that's fine. I'm not sure if you guys know, but there is an update right now that enables your bow speed to be completely dedicated with haste. So I've been testing out more haste pets, testing out my blood bow, and it is freaking amazing. Like, it just shoots so fast. I can literally just spam blood bow in multiplayer and it's good to go. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna keep running multiplayer or what, because I've already gotten to plat tier. I already have the badge. So I don't know if I'm going to keep going or what. We'll see here. Yo, what's up, man? How's it going? I'm just playing this boring event right now. Like, I looked at my all my friends and everyone's posting videos, and I'm like, oh man, maybe I should post a video. But this event is kind of boring, so I figured maybe I'll run some Dunevale as well. Try to get a weapon or something. I think the weapons and let's see, the weapons, the vanity weapons, all that stuff sells pretty well. No, I don't have the artifact. I only have the new gem. I've been trying to keep up with my gems. I know I'm gonna have to re-gem once I get better awakens on my helm. But I have the helm, I have the chest. I have not awakened them yet, so that's kind of my next goal once I get the artifact is to awaken them. And probably buy another Mentis or a few Radiant gems for it. I saw Sky. I don't know if you guys have seen Sky, but I looked at her inspect page and holy shit. She has 200k damage with like 7.2k dexterity. I was like, holy shit, dude, that's freaking crazy. I'm lucky because I have ridiculously overpowered weapon awake. I have that 30 crit damage awake, so it helps me pretty much in all of the events, but I'm starting to fall behind when it comes to gems and stuff. The only thing that really helps me is all that crit damage from the Mentis and the chest. Yeah, there's gonna be more giveaways very soon, man. I actually bought 4K Platinum, and I was gonna give away a few of the new gems, but I'm waiting for that platinum to come in my account because I used my bank account to like linked my bank account to PayPal, and for some reason it takes like days, and I had no idea. So I'm like waiting for my 4K plat. I've never had to wait for it ever, and now I'm like waiting for it. So, but yeah, if you stick around, man, there's gonna be some giveaways. It's gonna take me like probably around Christmas time. I'll probably do like a couple 100 million giveaways now, since it's really, I mean, inflation hits the game too, right? So I will do some giveaways for sure. I should be using a luck pet. I really don't care. I've already gotten the badge. I've gotten one gem. I didn't drop the gem, so I just bought it with platinum. Yeah, but this event, freaking boring, man. I barely got to plat tier. Like yeah, it's kind of one of those events where you're just like, okay. It's funny, when I'm killing monsters, I don't even use my chakrams or anything because it's pretty much just overkill at that point. But what I usually use is my full blood set, which is okay, I guess. I'm missing some gems on my helm just because I moved them somewhere else. But like this is my go-to set. Yeah, 2 weeks is ridiculous, man. We don't need. It's like this event, and what was that other one? A Cursed Astrolith, the temple style event. That one was really boring. That was 2 weeks long. I didn't even want to do the leaderboard, but I was always on the top, so I was like, "Fuck it, I got to keep going. Might as well just get this." But to be honest, like, tell me why this banner right here is like it's better than the freaking tier 5 banner. This is too big. Like, it's just too tall. It's just obnoxious. I run around and I could see it everywhere. Gotta say what's up to the homies. But yeah, see, this, I don't even know. Like, here's the thing, this event used to be pretty good because I remember coming in here last year with a harvest elixir, and last year I was getting so much stuff, man. I was getting gems, the new dancer Asteria gems, the arcane ones. Those were dropping like every 10 runs, like one every 10 runs. And it was fun. Like, it kept you busy. It kept you active. Like, people running actually wanted to run. But nowadays, it's like, it's just, there's nothing drops. I'll switch to my luck set, and it doesn't even matter because the stuff doesn't even re-roll. I think I've had out of probably however many runs I've ran, I've had 2 times where it's re-rolled. And both of those times, it dropped one of these. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe you guys are having better luck. Yeah, even Alien says the same thing. Like, this event sucks ass. It's just one of those events, guys, where it's like you're kind of just waiting for the next one. But luckily, I don't know if you guys see my video on Malicious Maker, but I do have a video up there from last year or the year before. I think it was last year. And it is one of the best events to make gold. It was last year anyways. Hopefully they don't freaking change it like they changed this one. Because basically you get this skull for your house. Yeah, 0 rolls. Yeah, see? You've had 0 also? Yeah. But you get the skull for your house. You put it anywhere in your house. And you can click on that skull to join the Malicious Maker portal. And in that portal, you have a few mobs that you have to kill. Once you kill those mobs up in the corner, then the boss spawns. You just kill the boss real quick. It's not that hard. And then you have to go to each corner, and it's like a square map. You go to each corner, and there is a mini boss, like a shadow mini boss, kind of like from the Dream Realm or whatever. And you kill that mini boss, and then you go to the next corner and do the same thing for all 4 corners. Once you do that, then the main boss spawns. You kill him, and it drops either locations, so like housing locations, all like Cosmos, Storm Plains, City, all that stuff. And so housing locations will go down in price for a little bit, but after a while it goes right back up. And so I made like 500 million gold last year just selling housing locations, open house deeds that dropped. Everything drops. So you can get open house deeds, and you can get void furniture, like the void table furniture. And that void furniture always sells good. I mean, that stuff sells for like 8-9 million per lounger. You just get one of those loungers and boom, you got like 9-10 million. And that stuff drops last year it dropped every other run, like a piece of furniture would drop. So yeah, you just run that stuff, and it's a good way also to get house slot kits. You can get house slot kits, which are really, really helpful. But yeah. All right, give me a second, guys. I am going to post my stream in my guild server. Give me 2 seconds here. I guess I should probably leave the map so I'm not wasting my elixir, right? All right, let's see here. I need to get a new phone, I think. I don't have permission. Huh. There we go. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing good this morning. I slept very, very good. Oh, nice. Lawrence, that's awesome, dude. So it's your first Malicious Maker event? Dude, it's a really good event, man. Oh, that's the homie, dude. Let me see here. All right. Yeah, it's a really good event, man. It's one of those events where you can make a lot of gold. And I'm just really, really hoping that Space Time Studios doesn't mess with it. Like, doesn't mess with the drop rates, doesn't mess with the freaking, like, because I'll tell you what happens every single event, okay? And this is coming from someone, and I'm sure you guys have noticed this too, but this is like confirmed in my mind, okay? I thought it was a conspiracy theory before, but this is fucking confirmed to me. When the event comes out, the drop rates are at a predetermined amount. So when you go in the first 5 minutes of the event, you are usually more likely, and this is usually, you're more likely to get more loot because the developers, I don't know. I don't think they play their game too much on and test, or maybe they do like some sort of like AI math to answer the question about like what they should set the loot percentages at for certain items. Because when you first get into an event, the loot is great. Like you'll loot stuff all the time, and it happens every event. You'll loot whatever they have to offer within 20 minutes if you just play the event. And then they'll set an update for like 30 minutes, an hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 15 minutes. It all depends. Depends on how well people are doing getting loot. And then they lower it. They lower it and they reset the servers, and this happens every single event. But here's the worst part about it, okay? Not only do they fucking lower the drop rates significantly, because it's obvious, but also they don't tell you. So like you're sitting there wondering, like, am I gonna have to run this shit 100 times to get one thing? Am I gonna have to run this thing 5 times? Like, so you guys got to keep that in mind. Like, people, these guys are like pretty good at what they do. They tell you what you need to know, but the kind of stuff like that, they don't tell you. And isn't it funny how before they put this post about luck out, the new way it works, no one even really knew how it worked. People didn't know that using luck only re-rolls up to mythic, and for vanity and stuff like that, and like house items, it doesn't help. Like, luck does not help. Badges, stuff like that. So now it's different. Now, hypothetically, luck should help. So hopefully that wasn't too fucking... Hopefully I explained that well. But if not, my bad. So, yeah, someone told me that this boss goes towards your George Scratch kills. I'm going to have to confirm that because I really don't know if that's true or not. Sometimes I don't even switch to my luck because what is the point? I don't feel like it works here. To be absolutely honest with you guys, I just don't think it works here. Something's wrong with it here. Whoops. I wanted to look at that person's badge. Like, it's always the people who like just started on a different character and they have nothing. Yeah, so you get a bunch of drops the first hour, and then afterwards it's nothing, man. It's just one of those, you're like, damn, for real? Yeah, but everyone should be looking forward to Malicious Maker because we're one step closer to the Christmas event. The Christmas event is going to be absolutely freaking awesome. They always have great events during Christmas and Halloween, regardless if you like the fact that it will be pay to win. And I'm assuming that they're going to bring back the jewel chests again so people can get some more radiance. And I also assume that the leaderboards are just going to be kind of garbage again. So don't be surprised if we don't get any auras or anything like that. The Xmas event is always leaderboard, okay? And also, not only is it always leaderboard, but it's just like Halloween. So imagine it 3 different weeks, 3 chances to get leaderboard. And it's not impossible to get top 5 without buying energy. It's not impossible. Okay? So I know you'll be able to get at least top 5, top 10, because it'll be going top 5. And then there will be, last year they had pets. They gave us the Frostfire Halo, which was a really nice Halo for week 1. And then the pet was the Heroic Frostworm. And that was last week's reward. Week 1 was the Frostfire Dragon banner. And that was freaking awesome. You couldn't ask for more. And then, it was nice to see that they were doing something new for leaderboards, like giving us pets. I thought that was really cool. And they worked hand in hand with the bio set and all the elemental sets. So this year, I'm hoping they do either pets or auras, because we all love our auras, right? So it could be either or, and it could be something new. It could be no aura and no pet and no Halo, but it all depends. I assume it's going to be something good, though, for top 5. It could be just, I don't know. But so top 25 will always get a banner and a corrupted gem. Top 50 will get a flawless gem and a title. Top 5 will either get something. Usually top 5s get something special and a radiant gem. So we'll see what we get. We'll see what the devs bless us with. Man, you'll like it, bro. Winter events are sweet. So check it out. Last year, this is what they did last year, okay? Each week, you were able to get plat tier, and for platinum tier, they gave us the Eye of the Frostworm. So I'm sure you've seen these, the Enchanted Eye of the Frostworm. So if you have multiple characters, you can get to plat tier, and I can almost guarantee you that they're going to give this as a reward, because I'm assuming that they're going to be making a new one, just like they did with the Mentis, just like they'll do with this. They'll give this as a plat tier reward, and so people can get to plat tier on their mains, pick up 1 per week, so a total of 3 enchanted eyes. And then you can make alts also. If you have alts, you can do that, and then you're picking up yourself a couple more. But I assume that they're going to be making a new gem, a new Frostworm gem that has way more stats, probably around Vesper, or who knows? Maybe they won't. Maybe Vesper was that gem. We don't really know yet, but what we do know is STS is definitely making a ton of gold, or a ton of money. Sorry, gold. A ton of money on those gems. Even myself, when the event came out, I bought a lot. I bought almost $100 worth of gems. I put 3 in here, 1 in my artifact. I put 3 in my ring. I dropped the old Mentis for this, so the red one. I dropped that, but I bought all of my Mentis Death Shards, or Soul Shards. Sorry, it's expensive, man. It was expensive. It was like $100 for my gems, and that's the first time I've paid money on this game in years. So that should tell you something. Like, they know what they're doing. For the people who don't buy stuff, like, such a significant boost to your character. Oh, it's so good. Okay, looks like I'm DCing here. Give me 1 second, guys. That's weird. There we go. All right. Yeah, so I have my rogue, which I will favorite right now. And then I have my other rogue. This was like my event dude. I will end up getting full crafting slots on him for this year. This is my mage, completely garbage mage. Like, as you guys know, I play one character and one character only. So these are characters I don't usually play. This is my hardcore warrior. I do want to start playing my level 11 and get his pet to level 7 and everything. That would be fun. This is my old name for my rogue. I totally forgot that until recently. Someone showed me a video, and I forgot my rogue's name used to be TFOH, which means the fuck out of here. But anyways, let's go ahead and keep farming to get nothing, shall we? Alrighty, let's do this. I like to switch it up between multiplayer and just solo, because it's just nice playing with other people for a little bit, you know? Like, it's kind of boring playing by yourself, to be honest. I'm gonna turn my sound up for a second. Let me hear this. Yeah, you hear how fast the bow's going? Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, dude, throw me a... hold on a second. Let me throw you an invite if you're on. Because I'm bored, dude. Like, I knew I had to make a video today because all my friends are making videos, and I'm like, I'm that guy, right? I'm like, okay, it inspires me to make a video because I haven't been posting recently because, I mean, it's obvious, guys. This fucking event, dude. This shit is so boring, dude. But whatever. Maybe we'll get lucky. I don't even know what drops in multiplayer. I don't even know if, like, items drop. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if gems drop for us here. But that'd be cool if they did. Here, I'll use my luck pet for us too. I'm gonna light up a blunt real quick, hold on. Yeah, see, the best thing I can do is just freaking... Hold on, give me 1 second here. What am I looking at? Hell yeah. Oh, that's the homie right there. Let's see what we can get, guys. And if anybody else wants to join, feel free to reach out. You can join. It doesn't even matter if you're slow. I don't even care. We're just fucking around right now. I mean, Lawrence is fast, dude. He's fast like the alien fast too. Actually, we're all pretty fucking fast, but I need to work on my speed set too for Christmas. Y'all are gonna fucking pass me up for sure. Nah, we'll be running together, so we could all get T5 if we really wanted it. But Christmas is intense. Christmas is one of those I did T5 once last year, and it was week. I think it was week 2, because week 2 was the week with the tinsel hook. I think that's the one I did. Maybe that was week 3. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I got T10 or well, it only goes T5, T25, T50. But for week 1, I got T10. Week 2, I got T5, T3. And then week 3, I got T10. Hey, what's up, Xena? Good to see you, bro. Always nice to see friendly faces. I do want to shout out to Xena because he is one of the main people who convinced me to get Heroic Siege part, as well as a couple other people, but he definitely helped me out with there's some knowledge that I had no idea about, which was that Heroic Totemborn has a ridiculously overpowered AA, and that I need to get that shit ASAP. Because I mean, let me just like pull that up real quick. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I'll skip one real quick. Pardon me. So, Hex Strike, right? Totemborn stuns and damages the target 10 times the damage. Okay? And we're talking 10 times 1.5 million, by the way. That's how much your Heroic Siege can hit for. And it also gives us damage resistance and some health and mana. That's not as important as the 10 times damage to the boss. So you just pop that and run up to the boss in an event zone or as a lower level, and you're just like one-shotting bosses. You know what I mean? So definitely awesome. Wow, I'm super slow right now. Yeah, see, Xena's done it. He's killed one-shot bosses, and then he's also how I found out how about Radvin being overpowered. Like when you put Radvin inside, it does like 7.5 million hits at level 91. So I'm not going to be able to show you right now because these guys are fast as fuck. But it's still overpowered because you can just run while your pet is just attacking stuff and just be shooting arrows the whole time. And this is the fastest way to get coins, giblets. If you guys need to get giblets for your Spore banner, you just come in here and with 3 people, 3 people, whatever, and just run through it. It's that easy. And this is going to be the way to get your Spore banner or whatever you need the fastest, just running through here. And who knows, if you're lucky, you might drop something. Probably not, though, because we all know that this loot is just absolutely fucked. Yeah, bows are insane now. So I really need to start getting my MS awakes on my blood set, since I'm not even going to be using blood that much. Well, I will, but I'm not too much. So I am for sure going to get full MS awakes on my blood set. That way, I can just stay in my full blood set and run through stuff using my extra shot or whatever, right? So the faster you go with full blood set, the faster you kill in events, and then you can switch to your main speed set if you had to. I'm not even sure what drops, if anything, in multiplayer. Maybe these guys know. I'm not sure. Yeah, Malicious Maker is going to be fun, man. I'm excited for that event. Just got to wait freaking 5 days to get my platinum for some reason. Or a couple days. Thanks, man. I'll try to drop something. Thanks for stopping by, Xena. Later, dude. I always hope more people make YouTubes. If anybody watching this right now, like, if you guys ever feel like, you know, I want to do this, like, this is something I want to do. Like, I want to have 500 friends and talk to people all day, and like, it's just fun. Like, I do this because I like it, you know. Like, I stream, I do the YouTube stuff mainly to document the fun times, because I can guarantee you this game will last for a long time, but it won't last forever. So, you know, just want to keep those memories. I also need to talk to Baron about how I get my stream posted on the Discord automatically. I don't know how to do that. Man, I wish Alien and Feeden would join High Society, but I also know that they've both been in that guild for a long time, and they're both very loyal. And my boy Feeden has just got promoted. Congratulations to him, to officer. So that's pretty cool. It's always nice having good people in officer positions, because then if you ever have a problem, you can actually talk to someone that is going to listen and not just, you know, tell you what you want to hear and then just tell someone else something completely different. And I'm super stoked, guys. We're almost at freaking 400 subscribers. I know that doesn't seem like that much, and compared to all the other people, it isn't, but you know what? To me, it's a lot. Like, having 400 people almost that are tuning in or listening or watching or whatever, it's pretty cool. How about anybody else? Has anybody else dropped anything in multiplayer? This is like, I don't even know. See, they used to have this thing where you could look, it's kind of like the upgrade browser and like the vanity browser and stuff. Like, you could look through that map and what drops in that map. So you could go into this map, and then you would hit this button, and it would say like loot browser, and you could see exactly what drops in this specific map. But they changed that. Probably just a bunch of harvest horns, dude. I mean, like, seriously, that's all I'm getting ever, harvest horns. Alright, let's see what we can do here. This is annoying, I know, that was rude. Sorry, boys. Oh, see, I wouldn't want to run an event on public Wi-Fi. That's horrible. Horrible. My Wi-Fi is bad enough. No, I'm just kidding. Mine's actually really good. My ping's 126, but it feels like it's 70 or 50 because I'm in Arizona, which is only like a state, 2 states away from Texas, where this server is located. So I get really great coverage. I don't lag much ever. Even on public Wi-Fi, I don't really lag, but it's nice. Yeah, see, I need to get more speed on my blood set because this just chews through everything. When I use my full bow and blood set, it just kills everything. Freaking dude, this guy is annoying. Oh, thank God for the Mary Jane, guys. Thank God for the Mary Jane. It's a beautiful... It's perfect outside today, so maybe I'll go outside for a little bit. I went to the zoo yesterday. That was sick. Saw some freaking... Oh, I saw a baby elephant. That was fun. Got super stoned, went to the zoo. I had to get off the game, you know? Like, I had to get off the game for a little bit. There was just way too much nonsense. Like, there's nothing to do. Like, the only thing I like doing is coming on, talking to people, and, you know, whatever, and just seeing what's up with people. But after a while, you realize no one's even on right now. Like, well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. I think there are always people online, but hopefully everyone's doing good. Shout out to anyone who came in here that I haven't said what's up to yet. You guys are awesome for supporting. I actually love you guys for sure. I always like getting those messages in game, you know, the supporting messages, because it's nice, you know? I like talking to you guys. Especially when it gets so boring running this event. But we're at 3,600 points here. 3,600 points. I'm going to get one more banner just to hold on to, I think, because they are pretty nice banners. So I think I'm going to hold on to one so I can sell it later. I suggest if you guys are running this event a lot, you do the same. This event sucks, though. Also, oh, I actually dropped something, guys. Please be a good one. Nope. We're going to keep this one. We're going to keep the level 30 gold loot one. But all the other ones are garbage. The crit belts you don't really want. It's the luck belts, the low level and high level luck belts that you guys want. It's absolutely amazing. And I sold so many last year for so cheap. You know why? Because it was dropping every run. But here, nothing drops. So, oh my God. Another one. 5 XP. Hell yeah. 5% experience for level 30. That one will do. That's nice. Things are actually dropping now, guys. We're on a roll. These guys are going so fucking fast. I don't know if I have all my elixirs. Not that it's that much, like, it's not that serious, but it's still good. I mean, it's still like, you know, it's worth probably a couple mil or whatever. I'm supposing, or it will be, but I need to just keep going. I need to go faster, dude. Holy shit, I'm slow. Jesus. It's because I'm freaking stoned. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in for a couple rounds, shall we? See, I can't proc the damn artifact in my speed set. I need to work on that. The only way I get it off is, oh, we missed one, boys. We missed the first one. See, that's the thing. Gotta lock in. There we go. I should be able to get my proc here. Damn it. Nope. See, that's the thing. Whoever gets their proc first is the one who's going to pretty much clear everything, which is fine. That's why sometimes people just end up like, if you're a rogue, if you're one of those rogues who just proc your daggers and then just like right at the beginning while you're running and then just go, I don't blame you, you know, because at least you're like, you know, trying to kill stuff on, but sometimes it's better to just have your bow. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to get the all the MS awakens on my bow. Uh-oh. I just DC'd. And I was just talking about how amazing my it was living close to Texas. What kind of crap is that, dude? What kind of crap is that, dude? After this elixir, I'm gonna run Dune. I think that at least after this one elixir. Whoa. Let's see here. Just auto attacking with the bow is your best friend, honestly. It's so fast. Alright, I need to make sure I'm using luck pet for these guys when I get up there. If I can. Nope. It's still on cooldown. Damn it. Yeah, none of us ever re-roll. It's really weird, actually. There's no reason for that, STS. Like, seriously, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to re-roll with 100 and... Even with 140% luck, you should be able to re-roll. Like, they nerfed it after the last event. Probably because of me looting 8 badges. With 145% luck. They're like, yeah, right. Let's slow this slow this dude down. Like, but did they realize I gave a bunch of them away? No, they don't care. Yeah, I was gifted one by my friend, and he gave me one like day 2 or whatever, which was awesome. The Dead Legend title. And then I was able to then in turn give my other friend one for free. And then he dropped one. He was able to sell it. I dropped one. I was able to give it to my guild. And then I dropped another one. I was able to sell it to a guildie for cheap. So I just tried to keep it real, you know, like if I have a bunch of something, I'm not going to just like, shoot, I'll just charge you like 40% of the, the item. I don't care. But I don't usually sell stuff. Like when I drop something, like most of the time I'll keep it. Most stuff has a use in this game. That's one thing I learned, is that I used to sell all the gems I got from leaderboards, but hell no, not anymore. Not anymore. I keep all of my gems, keep all of my banners, all of that. I don't use badges on my alts like some people. Not that it matters. I mean, like, if you want to use one of the badges you won in the leaderboard on an alt, like, might as well. Like, it's the perfect time to do it, but yeah, drops. There are no drops. This event is just kind of like, meh. Yeah. And it's like, I'm also waiting on that 4,000 platinum to hit my account, which might take anywhere from like 1 day to freaking 3. So it's like, I've never had to wait for the platinum. It's like, I don't even want it anymore. I need my money back. No, I'm just kidding. I definitely do, but I should have waited until Christmas, because it'll be on sale, but whatever. Whatever. It's all good. You live and you learn, guys. So, for anybody who doesn't know, I think I've said this in the beginning of the video, but your bow is your best fucking friend, because they changed it so it can benefit haste now. So if you don't have your dune bow, if you don't have your blood bow, it's cheap. And they're like 70, 80, 90 million. Pick one up. Don't be stupid. I've been using blood bow every single event to take top 5. When it comes to clearing things, it's the fastest item that you can have. The daggers work okay, but honestly, the blood bow has a second shot that basically hones in on the enemies, so it's overpowered. People are always like, oh, mages have the best mob clear. Yeah, okay, buddy. If I had MS on all my gear, I would clear way faster than a mage with staff, because most mages, what they do is they'll just get bio necklace and MS on all their blood gear. They'll proc everything, but they'll just, use their bio, and they're lucky because they can use their bio. We, as rogues, have to use full blood set in order to benefit from the extra shot. So you really need to have all of your gear with MS, because as you can see, once I get fall behind, Lawrence is gone. Like he's gone. So that's why having that would be good. I do have space in my party here. Get him in here. Sounds good to me. The more the merrier. And warriors are a little bit upset about the artifact not having the solar aura, but honestly, guys, it really doesn't matter. Warriors have such high ability to kill with their ultimates, it doesn't matter. And I don't know if the devs are going to be actually even making the ultimates, because they haven't responded to my question on the forum. I asked them when we can expect to see changes to the ultimates when rogues are actually able to get something like ×5 dex or ×3 dex, and they were thinking about reducing the amount of strength warriors get and increasing the amount of intellect for mages and the amount of dexterity for rogues. So I'm wondering the same thing. I'm wondering when it is they're going to do this, because they already came out with the new update for 1 trillion damage in the damage meter. And I'm going to have to test that damage with aim shot because aim shot was able to do the max damage before. So I'll use my best setup and test aim shot one of these days and see if I can hit, 10 billion or whatever. Because right now I'm hitting for like 1 billions, but I'm not even really using my pet. I'm not using much. I'm just using my bottom baseline gear. So and I appreciate all the support for people wanting to join High Society. I will just mention this now because it's something that nice. It's something that I wanted to mention. We are an invite-only guild, so we try to keep invites strictly for people who are our friends. We will definitely consider inviting people, and it's always 18 plus. Like Baron always says, it's like an adult only bar. If you go in there, you're going to see some people, you're going to see some characters, but we're all having fun and we're all adults. And that's kind of the vibe that they want to keep it. All of us together would like to keep it that way. A bunch of friends hanging out, playing. And so I did want to mention that for anyone wanting to join, there's not like an application process. There's not like a review process. There's nothing like that. If you've been friends with somebody in the guild that knows you and you know them well, and I'm not saying people that just randomly watch me on YouTube. I do have to say that, like, it can't be everybody that watches me. You know what I mean? Like, it can be friends that I know, but yeah. So just keep that in mind. For anybody that wants to join, you got to know somebody. And if it's me, then talk to me. Like, if we're friends, we're friends. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, it's pretty, if someone's a friend, because you'll ask them to invite you to the party and they'll invite you, whatever the case may be. But we love having new people. We're not looking to be on the number one guild. We've all been in number one guilds before. It's not something that's needed. So, we're just trying to keep it cool, have a good time, have fun. How's it going? Zim Fornux. Zim. I don't. What's your in-game name? I know I've definitely think I know who you are, but it's always nice having people stop in and say what's up too. I need some coffee too, guys. Oh, the fuck. Drop something. It is the Knight's Harvest, so that means basically it's the fucking whatever. I think it's the strength intellect one. Let's take a look here in a second. Strength dex, so it's the best one you can get. Sweet. That is nice. That's nice. Those are the ones that sell for decent amounts. I am doing amazing, man. Thank you. Awesome. Well, glad to see you, dude. Glad to have you in here with us. We are just running some multiplayer event for this harvest event. It's kind of boring, but it's not the worst. I do notice, though, however, using my luck pet has somehow given us a bit more luck the last few runs, so I'm going to keep on using that. Even if I'm really slow at running. I have to switch to my speed set, which does a lot of damage, but it just doesn't hit stuff as fast. I know. Yeah, the only thing you could possibly farm for is probably the elite badge, like the badge in elite, Spirit of Seasons badge. I am glad that I ended up getting that one because I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. It's all right. I'm not one of those people who use anything else, but besides my leaderboard, I have too many leaderboard badges to choose from, so I don't know. I just use one of those. But whoops, I was too late. Yeah, see, Lawrence, I don't ever try to take people away from Entity or any guilds that I also have really good friends in, or pretty much any guild for that matter. Like, we're not the type to like ask people to join. Like, we just, if you want to join at one point and for some reason you ever leave Entity, and I told this to everybody. I tell this to Feedin and I tell this to Alien. I tell them, if you guys ever want to join, and you were more than welcome. Absolutely. There's no leaderboard for this event actually, and it's one of the reasons why it's so boring. So the only thing that there is for this event is there is 3 zones: solo, multiplayer, and elite. And in the elite zone, this badge that I'm using right now drops, as well as you get this badge from Plat Tier, the Acorn badge. And that's pretty much it. So you can get that. Also, there's this that drops. You can get this, which is really amazing. It's like having 2 corrupted gems in one socket. So very good. This drops there in Elite. I don't know if it drops in multiplayer. I think it does. And then also you can get this with the matter of fact, let me just buy this. But you can get this Crimson Spore banner for 4,500 Giblet coins from the vendor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like it, but if you need gold at all, you definitely sell it. And it's not even that great looking. You're right. The Wisp itself also just looks like a squash floating around in the air, so it doesn't look that great. But I will use it for this event. Why might as well. So yep, that's it. And then all the gems that dropped, the mythic gems, those are selling for a little right now, but they will go up to like 3 or 4 mil, 5 million later. So if you want, especially the strength, dexterity ones like I just dropped, these are the ones that are going to sell the most. As far as everything else, I would say, dang it, I didn't have my pet out. I forgot they changed the way that works now. So you can, if you double hit your pet, it takes it away. I actually don't like that. Before you could, when your AA was back up, you could spam your pet, to change it. But now it's going to actually, that's annoying. I don't think there should be a leaderboard for every event, actually. Because check it out. I am one of those people who, if there's a leaderboard for every event, I'm going to be running the leaderboard. And that gives me no time to do APS, and it gives me no time to do any of that. Did I go in elite? It's a habit. So if you didn't have leaderboards, or if you had leaderboards every single event, you'd be screwed, man. You wouldn't be able to get anything done. You wouldn't be able to get curse done. You wouldn't be able to merch anything. You wouldn't be able to buy anything because you'd always be running a leaderboard. You know what I mean? Or feeling like you had to whatever. So I definitely don't think that there should be one every time. I love these types of events because I can just slack. Yeah, and so imagine the Halloween event, but Labyrinth is my kryptonite, man. Labyrinth is my kryptonite because I like Labyrinth, but it's a 2 week long event and it's an energy event and it's annoying. Like it's just a kind of an annoying event, but it's too long. Like there's no reason it should be too long. Or 2 weeks. I mean, there's no reason. That like for people who like me who are playing at the like literally max, dude, I can't do it. 2 weeks of staying up for 20 hours a day is absolutely diabolical. Like, and that's what you have to do to win top one for, because you know Labyrinth is a rank 1 event where you have, you know, the title or whatever. The winter event is usually the best event, especially for people just starting out. I was telling everyone earlier that you can drop the Eye of the Frostworm gems. I'm sorry, not drop them. You can get them from plat tier. And they sell for 75 million. So, I mean, and you can get 1 per week. But they will go down to 40 million. So you're going to get you're going to make 80 million in 2 weeks if you're a newer player. And that right there is life changing. You're going to be able to get your full SB set. You're going to be able to get a blood or maybe like a blood weapon or whatever you need. But it's going to help out a lot. So winter event is really good. And that's just the plat tier rewards. I didn't even go into like, you know, all the other stuff that drops, and there's going to be all sorts of cool stuff. Leaderboards is my favorite because there's 3 different leaderboards for 3 weeks. So each week it resets. There's new vendor gear for tokens, like the tokens that you get when you run the event. There's new leaderboard gear, so there's new rewards each week. So there's 3 different chances to get gems if you need them. You know, so I definitely want those 3 radiant gems or at least 3 corrupted. But yeah, like it's winter's a good event, man, for sure. And I recommend having an alt. If you have an alt that you can run on, definitely do that because you're going to be able to get that extra frost eye gem. Yeah, yep, 999 million. Oh man, 4 years ago, brother, I was playing and I remember I sold a blood grub bow for 73 million. And I thought I was a freaking boss, dude. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, I made so much gold. I had 100 million gold. Nowadays, there are people with trillions of gold. There are people with endless gold bars. There are people, and I'm not one of these people, okay? I'm a leaderboard runner. I have some gold. I do have a little bit, but I'm not rich. I have really good items because I invest my gold in items like a smart person would. But there are just some items that have gone up. Like now, Blood Grub Bow is billions. So if you had a Blood Grub Bow from back then for 73 million and you have it now, it's worth like 2 billion. And then the daggers are worth like 7 billion, which is ridiculous. And Kershaw, the staff Kershaw, is worth like hundreds of millions. But yeah, also my Black Heraldic set that I'm wearing right now, I think I paid 80 million, and that was an overpay. So I think it was supposed to be like anywhere from like 45 to 65 million for the set. But I wanted to overpay because it was a hard set to get at the time. Even right after the event, it was a hard set to get because there were a lot of people who liked it. And also, I knew it was going to go up in price. And fast forward a little bit, I think it's been, a couple years. And now that Same fucking chest and helm right here. I have been offered 650 million for. And out of all of the heraldics, the crier set, the heraldic set, the black heraldic, the brown heraldic, the black one is actually the best. No, Frank is only 65 billion. It will go up to probably 100 soon, because the people who bought the last few Franks are people who are going to keep them forever. So the chances of you getting another one after these types of people keep them are very slim. One is in my guild. Goldrect recently just got his Frank set for 64 billion, I think. 64, 65 billion. This was like maybe 4 months ago. And yeah, so it's still possible. Red Oni set is worth 100 and something billion, I think 150 billion. But Medusa is still like 60, 65 billion. So you got to ask yourself, what the hell? Medusa should be worth more than Red Oni, but no, people like Red Oni more. It's crazy. So when you see Sin, the mage, or you see Rogue with a Red Oni set, just know that shit is worth a ridiculous fucking amount. And then, of course, there's other items like that are worth trillions and billions that you just don't ever see. Like Ice Spirit is worth hundreds and hundreds of billions of gold. Yeti set is worth hundreds and hundreds of billions of gold. Stuff like this, man, is just stuff that like Lilu. She always has the most amazing vanities. Always. Medusa set. Every single vanity set that ever came out, not that ever came out, that'd be crazy, right? That'd be insane. But everyone that she's liked, she has, which is where I want to be in this game at one point, for sure. I mean, come on, guys. Who doesn't want to have fucking Medusa set, or like, you know what I mean? Or Alien Ship has Godfire set, you know what I mean? Like, oh, so fucking cool. I'm gonna get Sentinel set soon, hopefully. Depending on how much gold I spend on my Awakens for Christmas, my movement speed has to go up. I gotta get it up to 6.0. Because right now it's at 6.6 when I use Ghost, 5.6 when I'm normal with all elixirs. So I want to get it up to 6.0. So I can be as fast as those warriors running around like madmen. There's a lot of stuff going on in my officer chat. I'm going to try to keep that on the low. I don't know what has been said already. I should have been paying attention to that. So sorry to any guildies that are having to look at that. Don't shoot the messenger, right? All right. Oh, I got to remember to keep on using my luck pet for these guys. It really helped out before. So, okay, you have a crack weapon, but it's not that good. I don't know what to get right now. I'm just farming gold so I can buy a blood set. So the Ablaze set's great. I had the Ablaze set before I got my flamethrower set, and it's amazing. So don't worry about having to reset, like, you know, get that. The next thing you're gonna have to do, here's the thing, bro. Don't get rid of your gold set, because they're gonna make a new portal soon. They're gonna up the gold amounts in Rahab. They're gonna up the gold amounts in Hito again. It'll happen. But right now, they want people focused on getting Dune. They want people focused on getting their new sets. So keep all your gold set, and I guarantee you we're going to get gold farm again. But for now, I would recommend just trying to get I would hold off a little longer because I think during Christmas the price of blood items is going to go down significantly. Because I think during Malicious Maker we're going to get another mythic item for the set, and then for Christmas we're going to get another mythic item for the set. So that's a total of 5, which means blood set's going to go down significantly because we're going to probably be procking the new set, I would assume, or at least part blood, part new set. So, yep, just hold off on buying anything like really expensive right now and just save your gold because during Christmas you'll be making a ton. You'll get a ton of gold that you can get and use and whatever. This is the most I've played this event solid straight for like a while because it's the only way I can do it is with friends, man. Otherwise, this is so boring by myself doing elite over and over. Oh, I keep on forgetting, dude, to use the luck pet. But right now is a good time to get the blood bow. If you don't have the blood bow, I recommend getting it because it's only like 70 million, or it was. Pardon me. And it's really, really necessary. It's so good for clearing stuff as a rogue. I'm just going to stick on this pet, regardless how slow I am. Screw it. Yeah, no problem, man. I always like to give advice. That's really great. 60 million gold in cake is amazing. Good job, dude. It's really good. I missed a 1,000 cake victim. Oh, this person. No, I'm not the victim. Not me. But I missed I missed 1,000 cake opening today, and I'm bummed out. I was like, wow, I can't believe I missed 1,000 cakes being opened. Oh, I love it. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. Everyone needs to stop what they're doing, stop watching me, and make YouTubes and start freaking you can't start streaming right off the bat because you have to have a certain amount of subscribers or whatever, but you can start making videos, help people out. Everyone has their own tips and tricks that they learned from playing this game. You know what I mean? And everyone has some cool content. Boomstones are good too. Yeah, if those sell for pretty decent amount. If you didn't sell all of them, I would hold one because they'll probably go up a little bit pretty soon. But if not, just sell it now. It doesn't really matter. They sell for a good amount. Yeah, I didn't use any boomstones in my gear, but I did use a cake stone in every piece of my gear when it comes to my speed set. Even in my damage set, I have one. Because it's just really good. It's just one of those really good gems. Right, stay luck, stay luck. Even though this event doesn't drop anything. All right, guys, give me 1 minute. I will be right back. Give me 1 second here. All right. We're back. We're back in action, guys. We've been streaming an hour and 20 minutes. Not one person has hit the like button. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know what good that does. I think it might help other people in my sub list actually see the video, push closer to their top of their page. Definitely hit that button. I might only get 5 likes, but hey, that's cool with me. But yeah, if you guys ever see me online and I'm like farming the event, or if you are my friend on my friends list and you see that I'm in a map, hit me up. If you want to run, I will be absolutely down to run with you if I'm not either running solo for the elite or running, whatever the case may be. Sometimes I'm running the event and, yeah, for sure. I enjoy that. I enjoy playing with everybody. I'll play with anyone. I'm not an elitist jerk. I'm not like some of these people who they win a couple rank ones and they're fucking assholes. Like, that's not me. That's just not. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I mean, my job in real life is to help people. So I don't know how I could go from being a nice guy in real life to being a jerk. It's kind of crazy. But, whoa. Sorry. Yep. I only clear my friends list maybe once a year. Yes, people have too big of an ego. Exactly, Zim. I don't know what it is, man. I think it's just, I think it's just because people, they're noobs for a long time and they get some gear and they feel like a badass and they feel like they're the best and then I don't know. I really don't really know what all goes into it being an elitist or having a big ego like that. But some of them are the people who pay money. And I always ask myself, like, bro, how can you be like this? How can you act like a jerk when you've literally spent thousands of dollars on the game? I have spent nothing and I've done better than you. So I don't say that to people ever, but that's what I'm thinking deep down. I'm a human. I'm human. I think that stuff. I learned, I was raised right. If I don't have anything nice to say, I don't say it, dude. Bottom line. Yeah, much love to you too, bro. It's called being a decent human being. It's not hard. It's one of those things that when you're a kid, you think you kind of have to act a certain way just to survive and to get by and whatever the case may be. But once you get older, man, you realize that, like, if you're true to yourself, that's the most important thing, first of all. But if you're true to yourself, people will pick up on that and they'll be able to see that you're being true to them also, you know what I mean? And being cool with them and whatever else. But I've learned that, if just being yourself is the best medicine for you, because people don't realize, man, everyone is their own worst judge. Okay. So what I mean by that is, if I do something wrong, morally wrong, like say I steal from an old lady, if I have morals, I'm going to feel like shit. I'm going to make myself feel like shit because, I stole from an old lady, dude. What the hell is wrong with me? Like, I should feel like crap. But some people just don't have that. Like, they just don't have that, oh, I feel bad. They don't have remorse. They don't have common sense. The real question I always tell people is you can be nice to people in front of everybody else when everyone's watching you. You can pick up trash and do all this stuff that's good for the planet while everyone's watching you. But what happens when not one single person is watching you? What kind of person are you then? And that's what I try to live by. I try to pretend like no one's ever watching me, and I have to hold myself to a certain standard, dude. You got to respect yourself. Yep, good conscience. And that doesn't mean you haven't made mistakes, because some people, here's the difference, okay? Some people make mistakes, and let's say they steal from their grandma, and they don't feel bad. Over time, they're going to keep on stealing, and they're going to keep on stealing, and they're not going to feel bad. So they're going to get caught. They're going to get all into all this trouble. And once that cycle keeps on going on, the remorse is gone. They no longer can feel remorseful for stealing someone's stuff because they don't care. It means nothing to them. And it's different when you're a kid or even a young adult and you're 20 years old and you steal something from somebody and you feel like shit, dude. You literally are like, fuck. Or maybe you were just borrowing something and you just didn't return it right away, or whatever the case may be. Maybe you borrowed something and the person said, hey, don't worry about it, I'll get it back at one point. And you held on to it for like 3 years and felt like, oh, I don't even need to talk to them about it because they're not asking for it. You know what I mean? Like, so we learn from those times. We learn from those things, man. We learn that, like, you know, we gotta just be honest with ourselves. That's what all comes back to that. Yeah, therapy sessions. See, I'm taking my work into, and that's what happens, dude. When I start talking, you'll start hearing fucking proverbs from me, because that's what I do. I talk to people every day. That's my job. I have video calls with people, and they tell me about their life. They tell me about their family. They're telling me about their kids, their school, their job. And trust me, I've been there, done that, man. I've worked in the medical field. I've worked digging ditches. I've worked in concrete. I've worked in the kitchens. I've worked as a forklift driver. Like, I've done it all. So I think it helps because I can relate to people. I've been addicted to drugs, you know. I've been homeless. I've been there, done that. So I can relate to people, and it helps because some people just need somebody to talk to, and someone that's going to actually listen and not judge them and actually give them advice that can help them, instead of literally just going through like a checklist of fucking stuff on a computer, hitting all the notes like, okay, how are you feeling today? Like all this bullshit. Like no one wants to hear that. No one wants to fucking hear that. Someone wants to honestly feel like what they're talking about's being heard. So, yeah, that's the therapy lesson from THCD today. Now let's get some fucking loot. Yeah, right, not in this event. Not in this event, boys and girls, or whoever's watching. Oh, don't mention it, dude. Oh, the elixir's done. You know what that means. It means we can do some dune whenever your guys' elixir's done, if you want to. Yeah, I want to test out aim shot. Okay, let me see if he's down to do some, dude. Yeah, do one or two dune runs. See what we can maybe get. If I mean, you got to think about it. If anybody drops the fucking sword, the vanity sword, the large one, that's 100 million gold, right? 200 million gold or whatever. So you got to think about this shit, guys. People always ask me, I need tips for making golds. Like, all right, well, if you're not lazy in a video game, which I know some people can be lazy, which is weird to me. But I mean, you're sitting there on your couch playing a video game, you know? Oh, I think I DC'd. Nope. Okay. So yeah, Dune is great. You need some tips for making gold. Run Dune because a lot of stuff drops. The gems drop. The sunstrike gems drop. The sunplate gems drop. Those are really cheap right now. Also, consider getting some, guys, because when the new curse comes out, solar resist is going to be really nice to have. It'll probably be used for one of the curses. I'm gonna use not my luck pet. Yeah. I'll use my big beefy boy. Okay, let me go ahead and put this blunt out because it's fucking killing me right now. Give me a second. Let my pet kill everything easily. Yeah, see, it's not just Bloodstaff for this map. It's not. You really need a lot of shit. Like, I have so much gear, dude. And you know what? I use blood daggers as a rogue because it clears stuff the best. Like, just kill stuff. You don't even need your chest proc or anything. You could kill stuff with it, but it's everything. It's not just my... Damn it, I have my aim shot too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off. They're going to kill it too quick. Let me see if I can do this. Yep. I'll get it next map. That's the thing about aim shot, guys. It's like, okay, you can do 1 billion damage, but are you going to be able to land it? Because everyone else is going to be doing instant damage with Dune Bow or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So you really got to ask yourself, like, am I even going to be able to get this off? And it helps sometimes, but the thing is, you have to have, like, full procs for it to be really good. Well, he's gonna go right back up to that, and then I will proc here. I don't even have my fucking shit, dude. Damn it. So I didn't even get any hit off on that. It's too bad. I'll try it sometime when I'm solo. I think it's easier to do it when you're solo. A lot easier, actually. I am going to try using... Yeah, this is like Mausoleum. Dune is like Mausoleum. It's fun. It's fun. Like, it definitely can be a challenge sometimes, like, just because of these worms mainly, but these damn worms put poisons on the ground. I hate it. These guys are fast as hell. It's always nice having good players. It's what I really like. I really enjoy that. When I first started streaming, I was not streaming, but doing videos. Everyone was really not that great. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying, like, the people that were watching me weren't that great. So it was kind of hard to, like, do the content I like to do because everyone needed help with, like, the most easiest stuff. All right, let's see how much that hit for. I don't know if that's right. I don't think it caught the aim shot. I'll have to test solo. It could have been anyone's damage. Ooh, these guys are fucking fast. I can't even... There we go. Alright, there's my procky. Right, I mean, I hypothetically could test it right here, but... Nope, never mind. Here we go. There we go. I should be able to get it. Nope, didn't even catch it. I mean, I did the damage to him, but didn't catch it. Oh, it's so nice when I get all my procs off. It's just, it chews through everything, dude. It just literally kills. It's every proc though. It's got Sovereign Ring, Dune Veil Helm, or Veil, whatever the fuck it's called now, and the daggers. I mean, when everything procs and comes in like full Eclipse mode, oh fuck, it's so much damage. But once stuff starts wearing off, shit. I have to just run with my speed set, collect everything up, and then just use my... Oh, see, he did a lot of damage there. That was nice. Yeah, my shit, like, just instantly kills him, dude. Like, instantly. Yes, I need to use the freaking elixirs, boys. Fuck. I need to be using elixirs here, man. I'll get phase 2 and just use my aim shot on her. That'll be the best way to test, maybe. Yeah, I'm excited for that artifact for sure. Damn it. Died. Are we already on phase 2? Shit. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. Cool. And I just procced. Damn it. That sucks. That sucks. Horrible. I have to wait for her to land again. Alright. I'll get her on the next time she comes down with the aim shot. I don't think it'll matter though. Yeah, so I mean it hit her 2 trillion, okay? But it didn't get the full effect. So 2 trillion damage, 2 billion damage. That's not that much. When I get the Veil set, I assume I'll be doing like 4 to 6 billion damage aim shots. Could be more, could be less. I really don't know. Let's kill this shit. Get it. Get it. See, I like having Siege for those moments because it just smashes through all the extra people. It's so nice. Super nice to have. I'll just clean these up for him. There we go. Oh, fuck that guy. Screw him. Whew, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude, right there. Use my AA for that. Boom, everything's dead. Move on. We got a little bit more to kill, looks like, boys. There we go. I don't think I have my chest prog, guys. It's not good. Oh, he moved it. No. Alright, let's see if I can get this. No, back up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There we go. That was it. That was it. That was it. 3 billion, 3.5. Okay, that's better. So with Veil, the 3-piece, I would assume, yeah, 6, 7 million for sure. So that's the most damage I've ever done since they changed it. 3.5 billion. That's really nice. I actually gotta take a screenshot of that. Finally. It's hard to test with other people, guys. It's hard. All right, let's do one more. Maybe a couple more. We'll see. I like running with these guys because they're fast as fuck. So it speeds stuff up. They're actually like faster than me. Like I gotta just come in here and start killing shit because they're fast. Jesus. See, I gotta get the stragglers, I guess. Oh, here we go. Yes. Mine. Oh, I used aim shot. I'm so used to having movement speed. Shit. I'm a noob. I don't even use my dune bow anymore. Jesus. That blood shield, man. The blood shield and the ult is just... and warriors are still complaining somehow. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. I'll be right there. I need to clear out some of my inventory. At least a couple of these slots. There we go. That should be fine. Yeah, I gotta wait till... I don't know if I'm gonna wait till Christmas. And if more people were looting it, I would definitely get it now, but... No one's even looting it, guys. At all. Like, there was 3. And I fucked up by not, like, trying to get one. My buddy got one. He paid quite a bit, but still worth it. I mean, getting it day one is always worth it. Alright, here comes the damage. There we go. Not any that great. It wasn't that great. Whoops. So what's everyone doing for Thanksgiving? Is that just like a more American thing? Probably, huh? We just eat a bunch and are fat asses on Thanksgiving anyway, so it's whatever. I am not going to be celebrating today. I think I'm going to be going on a hike the day of Thanksgiving, and then I will probably... I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to cook anything on Thanksgiving Day because we're going to have the food on Saturday, 2 days later. So I'll just wait for that. I don't have to cook anything at all. So that's good. Thanksgiving's a boring event, though. Always has been. When I run out of proc, I just gather them up, use my pet sometimes to kill them, and then I'll just wait for my dagger proc and then come right back in and kill them. But it is efficient as hell. I always stay away from these guys. I'll usually just hit them with my bow from a distance and just kind of chunk them down that way. There we go. Proc my chest. Now I'm doing more damage. Yep, easy. And then just run away. Just run away. It's alright, you can do all the poison you want. I don't care. Nice, I dropped something on stream, boys. And girls, if there is any. But yeah, that is awesome. I always like stuff. Stuff is nice. I don't sell this stuff either. I usually just throw it in my house, to be honest. Like, whatever I loot, I'll just throw right in my house. Looks good, whatever. Doesn't look good, don't care. Just kind of like a trophy, right? Alright, let's wait for this ghost to go by and let's get big proc out. And just use my chakrams for a minute to kill stuff. Uh-oh. 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 I knew that was happening. Ran out of procs completely. Alright. Oh, there. I guess I could have just aim shot at her right there. But see, I need to run more dune, man. I'm getting rusty. Here, I can fucking handle her. Yes. That was a nice one, dude. Boom. See you later. Yeah, if I loot the Dune Bow, for sure, dude. I will give it to him instantly. What the fuck? Oh, we had to kill that thing first. I hate those things, dude. So annoying. Alright, let's keep going. Hate leaving stragglers too. I'm so OCD about that shit. I don't know why. Alright, I keep on using aim shot because I forget that, yeah, that's great. That's wonderful. It's awesome. Boss is up. I repeat. No! No, you moved him right when I used my shit. Oh. Not like this. Oh, I haven't even tried the Dune bow with the new changes, boys. Fuck. It's not like I could try anyways because there's too many mobs around. Yeah, you guys got to have friends that you're all, willing to help out because you know what? You never know when you're going to need help. And sometimes you don't have to ask. If you have good friends, guys, you just treat your friends good. That's all I got to say. Don't treat everyone good because not everyone's going to treat you good. All right? That's one thing I learned. You don't want to always fucking give up your last dollar because not everyone's going to do the same thing for you. All right. Not sure if these guys are coming back, but either way, it don't matter. We can keep going. See, that's what it's all about, guys. Just having some homies. People you can trust. Don't trust everybody, though. Keep on telling that to everybody, dude. Like, fuck. I feel so bad for those people who just, tell me, oh, I got robbed, THC, I got scammed. And I'm just like, dude, what? How did you get scammed, bro? And they tell me, and I'm like, oh, well, yeah, there you go. You gave your items to somebody. That's your first mistake. You never give your items to anybody, guys, for any reason. I'll tell you the story. I had a friend in real life that was, we were going to school together, and we were playing Arcane Legends, Pocket Legends, all the space-time games. And he asked to borrow something, so I didn't even hesitate. I was like, yeah, dude, for sure. I logged on, let him borrow some stuff worth 90 million or whatever. And it was a lot back then. That was a lot of gold. And sure as shit, he did not only steal it, but he moved to England in real life. So before he moved, he did that. And I was blown away because it was someone who was in real life who scammed me. I couldn't believe it. So, yeah, you got to be careful, guys. Just because they're your spouse for 3 months does not mean you can trust them. Shout out to my spouse. I don't let anyone use my gear. I'm sorry. I just don't. And when you do that, you don't get scammed. It's awesome. But also, people will take advantage of kindness. So be careful about that, guys. It's always nice to help people out, and it's always great to help people out within your means. So it's not going to make you broke. It's not going to put you in a spot where you're just like, shit, I have no gold, nothing, So you just got to make sure. Oh, I got to say, what's up? I got to say, oh, he's already off. All right, that's fine. But, yep. Just protect yourselves, guys. And the problem is people don't have a good balance in life. People don't know that you not only have to protect yourself, but you also got to be a good person. And it's hard because people think that just because you don't lend your gear, you're an asshole, or just because you don't do this means you whatever. But it's not true. It's not true at all. You just have healthy boundaries, and some people don't like that. Some people just get offended, oh, this person won't bend over backwards for me. Yeah, you're right, I won't, because you've shown me that you won't do the same for me. So it's the reciprocity, it's the reciprocation, but without being asked, right? So like you'll know you have a true friend when they're happy that you're accomplishing something. If you have any friends that are just not happy for you, like consider getting new friends. Like if they're jealous of you and not happy, like sincerely consider getting new friends, because you don't need friends. Like friends are amazing, but you don't need them. And if they're not like actually happy for you, like fuck that, dude. Fuck that. It's disgusting. Like that shows that they don't care. And not only does that show that they don't care, but even worse, it shows that if you're down and out, they're not going to help you out. And all sorts of other stuff. Like you can assume, like, that's why it's good to have a good balance. Because also, when people are hurt a lot by those types of people, then they never trust anybody ever again. And it sucks, because you don't have to live like that. There are people worth trusting. You know? You just gotta have a good balance of keeping yourself protected, but also not isolating yourself. You can't just isolate yourself from everybody and not talk to anybody and stuff like that. That's not good. Get out in the world and start living. I lived enough for all of us, though, so whatever. Get out there and start traveling, people. That's what I would say. If I was like 20 years old, I would tell, if I could tell my 20-year-old self something, I would just tell him to keep traveling. Because I stopped when I was like 26, 27. I traveled for like 6 years. But I would have just kept traveling. That was so much fun. I met so many people. Super fun. Alright, let's see if I can hit this boss. There we go. See if I can finish her off here. Nope, I'm stunned. There we go. Hit her with an aim shot. Boom. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait till I get the artifact. I'm gonna just like, I'm already like killing stuff instantly in here, but it's gonna be even better once. Oh no! Oh, I was so close. I thought I hit it for sure. Oh, that's a nice pile. Use my pet. Boom. Oh, he uses ulti. Nice. That's fine. Still good. I love that ulti for doing that. Just finishing the mob clearing. Heroic Shadow Flame is good for that too, but I sold mine for an absurd amount of gold. Whoa. No. Damn it. At least I died. At least I died. Fuck it. I totally botched that, guys. Completely botched. Oh, it's all good though. I'm just rusty in Dune. I haven't ran for so long. I also like playing Dune on my computer because I can just like look around, like free look around. It's really nice. So yeah, that's a full proc. It gets like one full row. Yeah, this might be my close to last one. I've been streaming for 2 hours now. I'd like to get up every couple hours and stretch and, take a walk, touch some grass, especially since I'm not running an event. I think it's best to just definitely get up because you can get blood clots. It doesn't matter how old you are. You get blood clots sitting down for too long. So that's why I tell people, get up, go active. Be active when you're playing this game. You don't have to be sitting down. You don't have to be sitting here on the couch, like, vegetating the whole time. Like, there's sometimes I'll be playing events, like, out and about, doing stuff. And people are like, what? How are you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I'm chilling. Like, I'm doing things, man. I don't like this badge. Aim shot a shield, yeah. So pro. So pro. So I took a screenshot of the 3.3 billion damage. That was actually impressive. I'm actually proud of that for sure. Let's see if I can mega bow this bitch. Let's go, mega bow, yeah. Mega bow, motherfucker. Yes, this is my favorite badge. I know no one probably cares, but this is the best badge in my opinion. This one in Aliens, the Blind Love badge and his Boss Bane badge as well. I don't know why he doesn't wear a badge. Confuses me sometimes. He has 2 leaderboard badges that he could have on right now. But that's okay. To each their own, right? I could kill stuff in my speed set with just daggers. Literally, it's literally nothing to it. I do have a crazy ass fucking speed set that does help me, but yeah. I'm going to be bummed out. I'm going to have to re-roll my 18 speed 3% all to more MS. I might keep it. I don't know. It's really nice having MS. Or I'm sorry, the 3% all. It really is nice. Oh, these fucking worms, dude. Radvin's the best for those worms because it kills it instantly and you just keep running. You just pop your pet, boom. Your pet just fucking destroys everything, and so does your boss ability. And you can use your speed set and just kill with your pet. Just follow your pet, kill what your pet's attacking, and then your procs are back. And you're good. And you can kill everything in sight. Always nice having friends play with, guys. All right, let's go ahead and use my boss ability here. Use my pet, AA, and I'll just use my speed set to clear up. Because my speed set has like 1% leech on it, which is nice. I want to stay away from those worms. And this is how I usually deal with the worms, guys, okay? I'll come in here, get my Cosmic Killer proc, which I didn't do. There we go. And I will just use my Blood Bow, proc, and run. Oh, I got hit by that one. But if you proc and run and just hit it with your Necklace proc and Blood Bow, it does pretty good damage. And you can just use that. It's really helpful. Let's get one more proc in here. Kill them all. I got stunned. This is my blood bow, so excuse me. Let me just switch to my chakra and fuck it. Should be boss here. Do I even have elixirs on right now? Is that the problem? Yeah, that's the problem. Hopefully I didn't get poisoned. Oh, wow. Yeah, he is so fucking efficient. This mage, dude. He was one of my idols. Like, you guys want to talk about pros, like, this guy right here, for sure, has always been a pro. Yeah, one proc gets quite a bit if you can just run. So the faster run speed you have with high dex is the better. Like, you're better off with high dex, run speed, and damage. I am using the new Halloween artifact, which is really nice also if you're not using the new Veil Blade one. Because it also does a really good amount of damage. I just feel bad for the people who put Radiant Gems in there. And then the new one came out right recently. It's like, oh, fuck, guys. Feels bad. Dune Bow, I have 15 crit damage. And I have 2 solar damage gems. And then the 1 quest gem that gives me 3 crit damage. It reduces my speed by 50%. But gives me 12 to all stats and 3% crit damage. So 18 crit damage on my weapon. So it helps out quite a bit. And I don't need speed for that set, right? So it's like, I just figured that would be a good spot to put that free gem, you know? Efficiency, man. And I knew this wasn't going to be a weapon that's going to be used for too long. Because if this set weapon's this good, imagine how good the Mythic is going to be. Yes, sir. The Mythic is going to be amazing. Alright, see if I can land this right now. That was a pretty good hit. 3.7, boys. We have, 3.9 billion damage. That's the highest I've seen. There we go. I'm satisfied. Oh, yes. See, we're a good team, dude. It's a very good team right there. All right, last floor, guys. And I'm going to take a break for a little bit. I might come back and stream some later tonight. All depends. Why am I doing no damage right now? What is going on? Okay, that was really weird. Did I not... I procced my bow, maybe? Let's see. There we go. See, I don't even need chest for the dagger proc. It will kill him. Like, it might be a little bit slower, but it definitely... And then when I do proc my chest late, I can just use my fucking chakrams or whatever. But, see, the moral of the story here is save your proc all at the same time, and you'll do a lot more damage. A lot more damage. Damn it. Died. I died, boys. I failed you. Just charge him over and over. What the hell is that, dude? Why is there a shield? I hate those shields. So annoying. Oh, there's only 3 right here. Oh, well, I'm going to proc on him. Screw it. Oh, we gotta go this way still. We're just gonna use boss ability. Clean him up with the boss ability here. I'll go to the end because I see this guy right here. I'll use full proc. Full proc, it's just night and day. Like, things just die so much faster. Oh, why is he up in our faces like that? I don't like that guy. No, don't poison me. And that is what we call controlled demolition on the boss. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna stream. I just streamed 2 hours right now, and I will definitely be streaming later tonight. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.